Happy New Year! We hope you had a wonderful holiday season filled with laughter, love, and maybe a little rest too. As we step into 2026, we want to take a moment to thank you, our clients, for being part of our community. The start of a new year is always a great time to reflect, set goals, and look forward to what's ahead. Whether it's spending more time at home, tackling a home project, or simply enjoying the little moments, bottom line, we hope that the year ahead brings you happiness, health, and plenty of cozy moments with family and friends. We're excited for what 2026 is going to bring. And we're also growing our team and looking forward to bringing you even more value by combining fun with education, so stay tuned. After a productive 2025, we're feeling excited and ready to make the world a better place. In this month's John C. Crystal Ball update, we wish to be reviewing what 2025 was like and also provide some initial insights into 2026. Now, because well laid out plans are the precursor to taking action, we'd love your input by answering one simple question. Just not today. This one question survey will be sent to you shortly, and it's going to take you less than a minute to complete and help us better serve you in the year ahead. As a thank you, everyone who responds to the survey will receive a Tim Hortons gift card and also will be entered into a draw to win a $100 gift certificate to the keg. Stay on the lookout for the survey in your email. Now, let's jump into a summary of 2025. After several very active years in the Calgary and area real estate marketplace, 2025 finally hit the brakes. No, it wasn't a crash. It's just a shift back into something we hadn't seen for a little while, a more balanced market. That's right. Buyers and sellers are finally playing on the same field all over again. But here's what changed. Demand cooled slightly. Migration to Alberta slowed dramatically. Uncertainty lingered due to many factors, including the implementation of the Trump tariffs, the negative media coverage on and every single element around, even those that had no impact on either Canada, and especially not those that had any impact on Alberta. However, the big story was supply. We had over 40,000 new listings hit the marketplace in 2025. Now, that seems like a lot, but that was only 9% from what we saw previously. That extra inventory, however, helped take some pressure off of prices in certain price ranges, but not throughout the entire market. Several price ranges had maintained a steady demand and subsequent prices, while others have been hit extremely hard, namely apartment-style condominiums. 2025 residential sales totaled, roughly speaking, 22,700 properties, which was down 16% from 2024. But that's still totally in line with long-term norms, and that's critical to pay attention to. All this means is that we are in a healthier, more sustainable marketplace, a market that supports sustainable growth over the long term and not major fluctuations as Toronto is currently experiencing, where they had a ridiculously strong marketplace for several years, and now prices are down between 20 to even 35%. Calgary and area prices overall for the residential housing type dipped a mere 2% from 2024 to 2025. Basically, no change in the big picture. Rounded, our benchmark price was roughly $577,000. But, and this is important to note, not all homes moved the same way. Detached and semi-detached homes, those are the attached homes, actually gained value, basically up by about 3% or so, whereas condominiums and row homes are the ones that are attached, felt a lot more pressure, with prices down approximately 3%. So massive change there, 3% up for the detached single-family and duplexes, and the other ones were down 3%. So anyways, the big thing was supply really ramped up and demand continues to be very soft. Location matters too. The Northeast saw the biggest price pullback, but that's after being the hottest performer over the last several years. The reason for this pullback is the massive number of pre-sale condominiums that came to the marketplace, and most of the out-of-town investors wanted to cash in. Unfortunately, the current market values were far less than what they, in my opinion, humbly were coerced into by the developers and their representatives when they bought these several years ago. But that's a separate story that we can explain in detail at another time. The big takeaway, for the first time in 3 years, we're heading into a new year with more inventory and more choice. Buyers, I don't care if you're a first-time buyer, someone looking to upgrade, or if you're looking to expand your financial portfolio to include rental properties. Now is the great time to seriously start ramping up your search. Why? Because the traditional rush of the spring market is coming. The combination of selection, prices, and interest rates is as good as you'll see for many years to come, if not decades. Below, you'll find a full market report for 2025. Look at the details and let us know what you think, and also feel to ask for our insights, projections, and any other questions that you may have. We are meeting with the Chief Economist of the Calgary Real Estate Board, Anne-Marie Lurie, on January 20th, so our February update will include those projections that she'll have. And as you know from the past, she's quite accurate with her foresight. Now, for the moment, our thoughts are that interest rates will stay more or less flat, with a good chance or moderate opportunity for them to increase in the last quarter of 2026. They're not going to skyrocket, probably only go up by 25 or maybe 35 basis points. Now, what does 25 basis points mean? Bottom line, $13 to $15 for every $100,000 that you borrowed. So it's not a massive change. We also see that interprovincial migration will continue to be in the same level, more or less, as we saw in 2025, but that was a massive drop of what we saw previously in 2024. And why? That's because the economy in the other provinces, especially Ontario, Quebec, and the Maritimes, their economy was doing poorly, so subsequently people migrated to Calgary, an area for our jobs, our lifestyle, and the low cost of living compared to what they had in those cities. We project a slight decline in total sales, mostly impacted by the lower apartment-style condos that we're experiencing or expect to experience in 2026. We see that a 5% drop in total sales is not going to be unrealistic, but again, exclusively because of, or mostly because of, the decline in apartment condominium sales. Again, remember to be on the lookout for our easy, quick, and simple one-question survey in your inbox sometime in the next week or so. Your responses will help us better serve you in the year ahead. And as a thank you, yes, you're going to receive a Tim Hortons gift card as well as the opportunity to win a $100 gift card to the keg. Stay on the lookout for the survey very shortly. Here's wishing to you a fantastic start to 2026. We look forward to working with you. Cheers.